Hey. What's going on, good people? Another week. A new week. A new Sunday. A new day. A new game. And hopefully a new team. Okay? Oh yeah. So here we are again. Trying to make something out of nothing. And what I mean by nothing, our head coaches and this offensive coordinator that we got, boy. Well, it's like trying to make a Pinto do 120. You're trying to do 150 miles an hour in a 4-cylinder. Or let's say you got an engine, a big engine, but it won't fit. So we got a 454, and we're trying to put it in a Pinto. Ooh, that's a good one. That's what we're trying to do. Try to put this big old engine in this Pinto. And the Pinto is this coaching staff. Oh my gosh. I still don't understand why, knowing that game was over with last week on Indianapolis. I'm going to talk about this a little bit, and then I'm going to leave it alone. But knowing that the game is lost, and you're down close to the end zone, you don't have much time left, but at the same time, you have an opportunity to take a field goal so you won't just lay a big goose egg. You have opportunity. I think Jason Garrett is so worried about what people are going to say to where he's actually afraid to pull the trigger sometimes. You know, because me personally, knowing that the game was over with, I'm personally going to take this 3 points and screw everybody else that has something to say, because how can you not go for it? Because we tried it several times. We couldn't get in zone. But what I wasn't going to do is I wasn't going to go into this locker room at the end of the day knowing that we lost this game due to not even trying. No. Let me back that up. No, we didn't lose this game due to. No, knowing that the game was already lost, but knowing that I have an opportunity to at least get 3 points. I'm taking that 3 points, but you will not. No, you're not going to blow me out. But people, this is a prime example. This is a prime example of this coaching staff that we have. Minus Chris Richard. That's the only guy that I really think that basically is legit. And if we're not careful, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose this guy. We're gonna lose Chris Richard if we don't give him either a big pay extension or give him this head coaching job, which he really needs a head coaching job. Anyway, thank everybody for tuning in this morning to this channel, man. It's your boy G, the #1 Cowboy fan, Hampton, coming live and direct once again. Hadn't had a chance to come in during the middle of the week. I had a lot going on, you know, everything's going on, but it really wasn't that much to talk about. But I have been doing a little research and everything and trying to see where we are, where we stand, and we'll look at the injuries and how we're going to correct the things that we're going to correct. But let's go right into this video, okay? And let's go into this video, and let's put that out the way. And this is basically, we're going to listen to these guys, and we're going to take it from there, and I'm going to hold you long. We're going to be done with it, okay? Here we go. Check it out. Guys got some good points, too. Let's see if I can get this thing started.
Maestros, our Super Bowl champion, Sean O'Hara and Coach Brian Billick. Guys, let's talk Bucs and Cowboys here. And, boy, Sean, tell you what, the Cowboys were shut out for the first time since Quincy Carter was playing quarterback for them.
Bill Parcells, was that the big tuna?
It's been a long time for the Cowboys since they put up 0 points. So how does Dak get that mojo back?
Well, Dak's got to find a way to throw the ball. I don't care if you shot put it, I don't care if you throw it grading style through the legs, but get the ball to somebody and get it catchable. I mean, so many missed throws. The sacks that were unnecessary, he missed a lot of throws in the red zone. And that, to me, is where you really, look, they're unforgivable. And I think every quarterback has off games, but this is the get-right game. Because as bad as he has been in the red zone, their 31st coach in the red zone offensively, the Bucs have been even worse. They're the worst red zone defense in the NFL right now. So this is a great get-right game for him. He's got to find a way to at least make a couple throws. They want to get some confidence if they want to have any right to even think about talking about playoffs.
Yeah, you talked earlier about they may have to see some of these boots and waggles we talked about in the previous game and getting Dak Prescott outside. But the Bucs struggled with a running quarterback. Now, Lamar Jackson's another level here, okay? I'm not going to say Dak Prescott's going to come out and run it 18 times like Lamar Jackson did for almost 100 yards. But we may see 7 to 10 runs, whether it's a boot and a waggle that he decides to pull down. I'm talking about Dak Prescott now. Or the rush gets up the field and he steps up, converts a couple of third downs to kind of keep that drive alive. So we're not going to see what Lamar Jackson did, but I think the key may be for Dak Prescott, oddly enough, along with making the throws down the field. Obviously, he's going to have to make some plays with his legs as well.
Yeah, challenge that Bucs defense in that way. It's the Bucs and Cowboys from Arlington, 1 o'clock Eastern time kick. We'll see you back here on Wednesday. Bring your playbook at 6:30 Eastern.
And there you have it, guys. Everything that we've been saying, you know. So everything we've been talking about. And but anyway. But yeah, that's some of the things that we've been talking about. Basically, key plays to this thing here is Dak has to run the ball. Dak, you got to run the ball, man. You got to run the ball. Just like what these guys were talking about. And also, he has to make completions. This is like what these guys were saying. He has to make some completions to these receivers. Come on, Dak. So these are key plays for today's game. Let me go over 5 things plus 1 that I think that needs to happen today. Number 1, we got to have better play calling. God almighty. And we got to get Dak involved. Okay, Dak has to be involved in its offense by, like we said, running the ball and making completions to these receivers. Number 2, score in the red zone. Good God almighty. What in the crap? We cannot seem to get this ball in the end zone for whatever reason. But like I say, take nothing away from Indianapolis. The guys had a great game plan, and they put it on us. So can't cry over spilled milk. Number 3, play with a sense of urgency. Play like you playing for something. There ain't nobody going to give you nothing. You can't just come, oh, we got our spot in the playoff. No, you do not. No, you do not. You know, there's a difference from being good and great. A great team is going to play and going to mash the gas until the whistle blows. Good teams are just going to do enough just to get by. And this is the mentality of Jason Garrett, the HR guy. That's exactly what he sounds like when he does an interview. He sounds like some guy from HR, human resources or something. That's where he needs to be. We got to play with sense of urgency. We got to come out. We got to get back on this train, man. We got to come back out with this swagger. We got to punch him in the mouth. Boom, boom. And you know what? And dust our feet off. You understand? Number 4, we have the O-line, the offensive linemen must handle their business. As it seems right now, what we've heard that X-Man will be back for this week, and Zack Martin should be back. So I just saw an update from ESPN that it is mentioned that Zack Martin is playing, which that is great news, man. But also Connor and Redmond both took some snaps with back as backup. So we just got to leave that as it is. And if things get too bad, I always said we always can slide Leo Collins back to guard and bring Corey Fleming in. Corey Fleming's in at tackle if it's needed. I don't know if they look at that or not, but it's something they need to look at. Number 5, which we already talked about, Dak has to complete passes. He has to complete passes and also use his feet as well. Number 6, there's one I just added. We have to watch the special teams. I'm pretty sure Tampa Bay is going to load up just like Indianapolis did. And they're going to try to penetrate that front line. Suafilo was the one that actually missed that tackle. Number 1. And number 2, they definitely got to communicate. These guys got to go back to communicating, okay? This front line, they have to. But I know Looney had his hands full trying to coach up Redmond on this side. And who else we had on this other side? It was Redmond and, dang it, I can't think who was that. It was Redmond and Connor Williams, you know. So he can't coach. Guys, you got to know your job. So we definitely got to look at that special team. Hopefully that will do better. As it was told, they don't plan on making any changes. They just need to, handle their business. Let's go to the inactives. Inactives are Mr. Austin, once again. He's inactive. Darius Jackson, which is a running back, he's inactive. Anthony Brown, he's having some problem with his back. His back is tightening up or something. So I guess muscle spasm or something like that. But he's also inactive. Chris Covington, which is a linebacker, he's inactive. Dorrance Armstrong, I hate to hear that for this brother, but he's out. And sure enough, David Irvin is still out. I have no idea. I don't have no idea what's going on with this dude, man. What to watch for? What to watch for is D-Law versus DeMar Dotson. Hey, I'm going to tell you right now, watch this. If they don't get DeMar Dotson some help, D-Law is going to have a field day today. You understand? Also, if that's the case, they might come out and try to put some help over there with D-Law. But we also know that D-Law will flip sides. But not to take away from Gregor. Gregor should have a great game as well. So this front four, man, they got to come on with it. And but it should be something to see. Watch D-Law versus DeMar Dotson. So if they don't give him any help, man, D-Law is going to have a lights out game today. Another thing we need to watch for, which true enough, our tight ends have been doing pretty good, man. I love that dude Schultz, man. He reminds me of Witt, man. Jarwin is good too, but man, Schultz, man, I've seen Jason Witten in training camp several times. Jason Witten always he was a big guy and he could run routes. And he had hands of cotton. And I look at this kid, Schultz, is the same way. Nothing taken away from Jarwin. But I like this Schultz kid. Also, Swam is on IR, which they brought the kid, the running back, Jackson back. I forget his name, Bo. No, I forget his name, Jackson. I forget. Anyway, they activated one of the running backs. Charged to my head, not to my heart. But also, so anyway, yeah, this tight end's been doing good. But here's the deal. Tampa Bay has a safety, a rookie safety. Okay, this guy, Jordan Whitehead. This dude brings issues against. I mean, this dude he's lights out. He brings a lot of challenges for tight ends for what he does at the safety position. So, he wreaks havoc down over those tight ends. So, keep your eye on Jordan Whitehead, the tight end. The safety for Tampa Bay, and let's see how he pairs up against our tight ends. We're gonna see how that works. But he makes it challenging for tight ends, man, when he's up against these guys. Another thing you need to look out for. We know that Winston can slang that ball. He don't throw the ball. He chunks the ball. So let's be prepared. Excuse me. Let's be prepared for this guy to throw the ball downfield. That's on my voice. Okay. Let's be prepared for him to throw the ball downfield. DBs should see a lot of down the field throwing today. So, cause we know that Winston has the arm. So, we definitely got to be ready for Heath. Make sure you're in the right place at the right time. Boy, you gonna end up packing your bag. We're gonna bring Barry Church in on you. Then I brought Barry Church and the little fullback. I don't even know why you ain't been cut yet. Cause I'm gonna tell you something, boy. After that drop you did last week, I'll cut you, boy. You would have been cut a long time. Pack your bags. Get out. But anyway, man, that's the news that you can use for the day. It's your boy, G, the #1 fan, Hampton. All right? So, with that being said, thank everybody for stopping through, man, and viewing the channel, man, and viewing the video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit your notification. Also, make sure you press the like button, man, and leave your comments, man. Big ups to my man, Jordan, Mike, who else is that? Chewy, Man, appreciate you, man. Your comments, man, your likes and all that. Who else? Let me give big shout outs to Andre. Andre, thank you, man, for the encouragement, man. I appreciate it, man. I'm just a Cowboy fan, man, trying to chop it up with other Cowboy fans without all the hateration and all the haters out there. So who else? Teresa. Thank you, Teresa. I appreciate you as well. Oh, man, you are a die-hard Cowboy fan. I like the paraphernalia. I like all the things that you got. Oh, you got it set up real nice. One day I'm going to try to go live and include everybody so we can kind of go back and forth, but in due time. So anyway, let's get ready. Let's get prepared. I got to go put my Zeke socks back on, and we got to make this thing, take this road back to the Super Bowl. We got to get back on this road to the Super Bowl. Y'all remember saying that? The road to the Super Bowl. That's what we're going to do. Going to call it the road to the Super Bowl. All right, y'all. I'm out. I'll be back at you after the game, and we'll recap on what we saw and what took place and get ready for the following week. All right? Go Cowboys. And like I always say, don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. So let's make it happen, Captain. Go Cowboys. DC4L for life.